Well, well, well. I'm back. I'm freaking back. It's been like 3 months since I've uploaded. You're probably wondering where the heck I am right now. I'm wondering if my microphone was on. It is. So, I am no longer in the old house. It's already sold. I wanted to do a video to show you guys. Hold on, let me turn this video. I wanted to do a video to show you guys the house being sold. Or not the house being sold, but the house being all empty. Because it's kind of just like surreal walking through it. I'm making bacon and eggs, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm not looking at the camera. But I wanted to do a video just walking through the house, like talking about it, but that didn't happen. I've been kind of like taking some time to myself to just like collect my thoughts and like where I'm at in life. A lot has been going on. I'm gonna show you the progress on the house. Pretty much nothing has really been going like according to plan as far as like the deadline and stuff goes. I've been swamped with work. Like a couple weeks back, I had a 216 piece shirt order that ended up being like 12 to 14 hour days every day of the week, just grinding and grinding because the customer had ordered a week and a half later, but they kept the same deadline. So that caused me to have to put in like these grueling days. And it also made me realize like if I had just bought myself like a 6-head embroidery machine, I literally would have finished that entire order in a single day. Because it would have been 6 times faster, or 7 actually, because I still would have the single head. But anyway, yeah, so I'm really highly considering getting like a improvement to my embroidery department. Still working on the auto. I actually, hold on, let me check the exposure. Yeah, okay. I'm still working on getting upgraded to the auto, but like the house is taking so much longer than I expected that it's gonna be a while before I get the automatic press. There's a lot that's been kind of put on the back burner. I joined a pop punk band. I'm only singing in it. I'll probably play guitar in it at some point. What else has been going on? I bought a 20-foot conveyor dryer, like a commercial grade screen printing conveyor dryer. But then I canceled it because it was from like the 1970s and the guy couldn't show me any videos of it working. He told me it was only like 10 amps, but it's really like 100 amps. For those of you who don't know what that means, it basically is like how much power it takes to operate or have it run. And like my garage only has I think 60 amps right now, and then there's like an additional 30 that we can tap into. So I was looking into getting an electrician out to give me an estimate on upgrading our service and adding a 400 amp service, because if I had 400 amps I could basically run whatever equipment I'll need for like years to come. I could easily have enough power with 400 amps to do, you know, 1 or 2 or more automatic presses, plus a big conveyor dryer, plus you know, if I upgraded to like a 3-phase, or I'm sorry, just anything I need basically. The house I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit. I'm still about to eat and go to the gym. I've been taking some time to myself and just like reflecting a lot. Like things have gotten kind of crazy, and I was like, okay, is this the life I want for myself? Probably not. So I've been taking some time to sort of like relax and just reflect and do what I enjoy in life. Like I've been playing guitar a lot more again. I started taking lessons again. I joined this pop punk band. I used to love pop punk, by the way, but I stopped listening to it for like years. But it's so fun being in this band. I'm in it with it's actually this group of guys that they were our first, or actually our second paid customer, but our first full band customer for the recording studio, which by the way is also coming along. Sorry I'm shirtless. I just felt like I want to be comfortable with you guys, and I tend to be shirtless a lot, so you know, I'm just gonna leave that there. But yeah, so things have been hectic, and I've gone through a lot lately, like with personal things that I don't know if I'm really gonna share with this channel, but there's been a lot of stuff going on that's made life kind of like, you know, just a lot of ups and downs, such as the startup life. Speaking of, welcome to the startup life. I'm Kevin Hackett. I'm flipping eggs. Woo. And you know, if you want to know what the startup life is, it's basically the journey of starting a company. My company is TLC Custom Products. We do screen printing, we do embroidery, we do vinyl heat press applications, sublimation, but my main thing is screen printing and embroidery. So basically it's just my journey the company's been around for over 4 years. I started it about 4.5 to 5 years ago. And it's just me, you know, working on the business, trying to grow it. I've been coming to terms with, like, what do I want out of life lately? Like, do I want to make it all about growing the business? Do I want to do this with my life forever is basically what I've been assessing. And I do want to keep doing the business by all means. I love the business. It's meaningful to me. It's kind of like my baby. I started it. I put a lot of my time and effort and emotion into it, and I'm emotionally attached to it. It's my baby. I absolutely love it, but it's not me entirely. Like, I love music, and I love spending time with my girlfriend and her daughter and my family. And so I've just been learning to do things for me that aren't business related, that aren't, like, you know, financially incentivized. Like, I don't want everything to be about, you know, trying to get rich, trying to make money. Like, that stuff's all cool, but there's a lot more to life. And you know, I don't think I was ever, like, fully just like, I have to be, you know, that. But I definitely, you know, working hard on for anyone is, you know, you're trying to make a good living for yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just started feeling so like drained and overwhelmed, and just like, where am I going? So I'm learning to balance this life. And for anybody out there who has any similar things they're going through, or you have any questions about starting a business, I'd love to help you. I've helped a number of people start their own businesses. I used to teach at Ohio Media School. I taught videography and editing, and I've helped a lot of students get their LLCs and become freelance videographers or start their own, like, production companies. I recommend camera equipment to a lot of people, and they typically, they'll follow through and buy that stuff because I know what I'm talking about. Not to brag, but I do. Yeah, I don't know. I just like helping people. That's another thing I've been kind of realizing is, like, I think I need to do more for others. And so if you are out there and you have questions about any of this stuff, please don't hesitate to ask. And I'd like to give back to people more. I feel like I've gotten a lot out of life. I've had a lot of people help me, and just good vibes sent my way through the channel and just in the real world. And I don't want to be selfish and overly, you know, self-consumed. So I really would love to give back. So if anybody has any questions, if I can help you, I would really appreciate helping you, and hopefully do something good for you. So, and other than that, yeah, if you guys do want to place an order, my email is thelivecollection@gmail.com. Bloop. And it's in the bio below. I'm working on a bunch of different stuff. I'm going to be doing podcasts. We're going to be doing, you know, a recording studio. I'm going to be doing, you know, educational videos for screen printing, probably educational videos for filmmaking, editing, stuff like that. At some point, maybe, I don't know. I'm still figuring this stuff out. I'm going to probably start skateboarding again. If you guys want to tune out because you're like, oh, this isn't for me, I just want to learn about screen printing, I totally get it. But I don't want my channel to just be that, because there's more to me, there's more to life, and I don't want to feel like constricted. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling about that, but I'm about to eat, I'm about to go to the gym, and then I'm going to give you guys a tour of the new house. There's still so much work to be done over there. I thought it would have been done months ago, but there's been a lot of hiccups and a lot of changes that we weren't expecting, basically. Like, my uncle's been in and out of the hospital a handful of times. We had to hire another crew, and they showed up late a lot, but they're great workers. They just, and then just like me changing my mind on things, and my mom's always got her 2 cents, and I don't know, but I guess we're all working together, and that's what counts. And I'm just trying to be patient with it and trying to, you know, just realize that, you know, things don't happen overnight. And yeah, also like I've done a lot of corporate video shoots recently. Like I shot stuff for Master Brand Cabinets. We've been getting really great employment from this guy. He's been paying for you know, your gas, your food, putting you in a hotel. Like it's been so amazing. Like really great day rate. Like, you know, anywhere between probably like, I think it was $300 to $700 a day. Like amazing employer. We're shooting corporate videos for him. He even had me and a fellow classmate of mine go out to Indianapolis and shoot the CEO of this hospital or university or something. And oh God, it was really cool because it means that he trusts us to do that without him. And that to me is like a realization that like, yeah, somebody is going to like give me credit, like that I know I deserve. Like I know I'm good enough to do this stuff. And we all work together really well. And it's just been a blessing to have that kind of work in my life. Thank you, Connor, actually. Thank you so much for recommending me. If you ever see this, which I doubt you will, but and to everybody who's still subscribed, to everybody who's been wondering where the heck I've been for the past 3 months of not uploading. I've just been taking time off, but thank you guys so much for asking and encouraging me to keep posting. Like I said, things just got kind of hectic and things got, you know, they went differently than I expected, but that's just life, you know, like you can't ever really control how things are going to go. And I don't really expect to, but you know, maybe to an extent I do. And anyway, I'm just learning about trusting the process and just rolling with the punches. Just like when I preach about doing this stuff in my other videos, like I'm trying to take my own advice. It's not always easy, but I certainly could use the advice. And yeah, thank you guys for your support. Seriously, like it's been a blessing to have people be interested in what I'm doing. And I've gotten a ton of orders from YouTube customers, like people who've watched my videos and then ordered or recommended me to people to order. And so it's truly been like a real blessing to have this in my life. I love YouTube, and I've really missed uploading. I think about it all the time. I check my channel all the time, like watch my subscriber count, like I'm obsessed with it. It's it's fun. Like I really enjoy this. And sometimes like some of my more recent uploads, I didn't really, it kind of made me feel a little down about it, because I was like, okay, I mean, I was getting a lot of dislikes. I had a student editing them that I wasn't really happy with how he was editing them. Thank you, Zach, for doing the edits and spending the time on it. No, I just wasn't crazy about the editing style. I know he was learning and stuff, but it was just, there were some weird shots of him like zooming up on my mouth and stuff, and I just thought it just made me look bad. And I don't know if I should put that in there, but anyway, I just wasn't crazy about my most recent uploads, and then like I was getting a lot of dislikes, and I just felt like, why am I doing this? Like these videos they could be so much better. I could have a better energy, like what I'm talking, like I just knew that the content could be so much better. I mean, I went to film school, for Christ's sake. I have a bachelor's degree in filmmaking. I taught at a film school. I have played with cameras my entire life. Like I know, and I have friends out in the industry working for the biggest names, like not exaggerating, the biggest names in the business, like Alicia Keys, Drake, Blake Shelton, just so many amazing people. And I'm like, okay, I know I can improve my quality. I know that these videos in this channel can be so much better. And so I was just getting kind of discouraged, because I'm like, man, I'm not doing my best. I'm not putting out my best work and challenging myself to do the best that I can. So I think I was just going through a phase of like, okay, is this really, you know, do I want to do this? And also I don't want to feel like a slave to social media. Like I have to post once every single day on Instagram, and I have to do this on YouTube I didn't want to have that like slave mentality to it. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just, when for me in my personal life, like when I'm doing that, sometimes I just feel like I have less freedom to like just do things as I please. And that's kind of why I started my business in the beginning, was just to like create that freedom for myself. You can't have your own business and just do everything as you please all the time. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I have to honor my customers' deadlines, and likewise with video and filmmaking and stuff. Like, but I've had a lot going on with this house. It turned out to be a way bigger project than I expected. It turned out to be a way bigger project than I expected. It's still probably not going to be done until March of next year, and that's just a guess. And you know, then I'm getting caught up on editing weddings, trying to decide if I still want to have my wedding videography business and if I still want to market that. And then just moving in general is a nightmare. We have this apartment now, and it's pretty homey. And so I'm just, you know, there's been a lot of stuff that we've had to figure out, and we're just working on it. So, or I'm working on it. But yeah, and then just also just being there for my family more. My dad has some health issues, and so I want to be there for him first and foremost if he needs me. And it's snowing, and I freaking love snow. This is the first snow of the year. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the house and stuff like that, and then there's not gonna be that much interesting stuff going on today, I guess. Well, I shouldn't say that. Today's vlog is gonna be so lit, dude. Like, it's gonna be the coolest thing ever that you've ever watched, and like, you're gonna want to subscribe and smash that like button in the face, Logan Paul style. So, all right. Anyway, it's snowing. There's my car. All right, guys. I'm about to eat and put this camera down because once I pick it up, it's so hard to stop. But yeah, good to be back.